Yes, what are you doing? Take 5 subscribers away. Welcome back. Currently on the road to 100 subscribers. We have reached our goal. We have 51. So thank you for subscribing. Thanks for joining the Glam Squad. What's a better squad to join? So the road goes Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday. Sometimes you always don't give it on Sunday. But yeah, let's get into the video. So recently I've been thinking, what can I do for my channel? What can I do? And I'm just sitting here like, let's start a girl talk series, like things to talk about for girls, you know? They never know need my help to do. And so there's one particular topic I feel weird talking about. It's a menstrual cycle or your period. What do you call your cycle? And I will tell you what I use, what I do, but it don't work for everybody sometimes. It doesn't, so don't try to say it works for me and mess you up. It works for me. Everybody's body is different. Just as a disclaimer, don't everybody's body react to different stuff. Personally, I use everything sensitive skin, nothing really centered down there. So yeah, the first girl talk we'll be talking about menstrual cycle. So it's basically for beginners. So I say you want to try some new stuff for your cycle, go ahead, take some advice. So yeah, let's get into the video. So as a beginner, I do not recommend use tampons, because tampons, if we don't put in the right spot, you're gonna feel it. And I had a couple mishaps about didn't put it up there right, and I sat there and felt it, and I didn't come out until a long time. It did. So as a beginner, I would recommend use a good old pad. A good old pad. When I say good old pad, don't get them fat pads. Don't do that, because you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. What I like to use is these Always 4 pads, like overnight pads, but it's size 4, and they're for like ultra thin. Because you get them ultra thin pads are the best, because you don't feel like you have them, and they're longer and they last. Because the longer ring is better versus that little short thing, because you could bleed through it faster. But long, because you can still gotta cover your back in case blood comes from back there. And say you wearing on your, you know, your panties with having blood spots, you can put a long one where it don't get ruined at all. So yeah, and like you ever notice on a pad bag, they always have like a chart right here. So 1's for regular, 2's for long super, 3's for extra long super, 4 is overnight, but it's not really overnight for me because they're just ultra thin. I like them. And 5 for extra heavy overnight. And what they do, they have overnight pads, as you can see, these overnight right here. And they also have period underwears, which I can tell later. So I like Always a good brand for me. And how you place the pad is you place it in the lining of it. You start from the top to the bottom. But these are long, which I like longer better, because I say it covers everything, gets the nits and grits. So yeah, as I recommend them, and it's 3 times the protection. So, and you don't ever get no scented pads. You get unscented pads, because scented pads will really mess you up. I don't know if you wear scented pads. I'm not wrong with scented pads, but me, I'll never wear no scented pads. That's not my thing. Everything I put in is sensitive skin. Nothing sensitive down there at all. So with that, you're gonna go ahead and get some wipes, because you don't want to walk out of dry blood on the side and the crevice of your vagina. So you can try any wipes, but I actually been trying these out for the last 3 months, and these honey pie wipes been good. And you say sensitive wipes, sensitive. Like you say, you wipe from front to back, simple as that, and then non-flushable. So you could, like, when you wrap them up, you could wrap it into the pad and wrap it up, and boom, no. But these are pretty good. I like them. And it's like a daily refresh. You can use even when you're not on your cycle. That's what I like about them too. But they're pretty good. Honey Pie is like one brand I'm really looking into. Like, used to never be the person to try wipes from people brands like that. So yeah. So as fast for the this is like the basic part, the basic essential that you need as a beginner, as like nothing too hard, nothing you can't do, nothing won't be feel bad, painful. The most painful part I can say is tampons. You have so many different sizes, and y'all may say I'm old, but my aunt recently, you know, anybody don't know, I have an aunt, right? And I having problems finding the right tampon, because when you shoot up, I don't ever go right in there. And so she's like, I want you to try the obese. And these are what the obese look like. Very small. So this is beginner size. A beginner size. And there's different sizes. Like, you have this size. Right here, the next size up. You have this size. These two sizes are for somebody who had a child, I say, because whew, this ain't going up there. But this size, like for beginner, you don't feel it. And as you can see, there's a string at the bottom. So you basically push this to insert this your own self versus you hitting a click and pushing up there in there. So what you do is make sure you hit the right, it's in there. Because if it's not in there, you're going to feel it. You promise you're going to feel it. It's going to be the most uncomfortable thing, and you cannot pull it out until it's ready to come out, because trying to pull a dry tampon out, painful. But these are like bum because you can insert them yourself, and you get a box of 40 for like $6.94. That's not bad. And same for this. I mean, I don't know what different sizes are, but these two I would never use because I don't know, I would never use them. Mine says. But this right here is the perfect size for beginner. Even if you're not a beginner, use this, right? Because this one is easier, much better. You can push it up there yourself, but you don't have nothing to worry about. You know where things are down there, hopefully. So yeah, and that's what to take care of yourself on the period. Always use sensitive Dove sensitive skin down there, and I use Honey Pot. So I don't use just one. I use both because I feel like you have to make sure it's a clean, fresh smell down there. Like, take a shower before you go to bed, take a shower when you get in the morning. Like, you have to smell freshen up down there. That's when the wipes come in during the day, where you can wipe the blood from like the sides and the crevices, you know, but you don't. I smell dry blood. You smell that? You wouldn't smell it with the wipes. And taking a shower is the key at nighttime, because you can really relieve your cramps. Like hot water will, the pressure too will remove everything, like the cramps. You'll just feel comfortable. And you'll be ready to go to bed knowing you smell clean. You don't worry about the blood. Now, let's get into the period underwears. Like the period underwears I tried, I actually like them. They're very comfortable, cozy. Would I recommend them? Yes, I would. I would honestly recommend them. But here's the thing. They come in small, medium, large, extra large. So they'll come in like any size past that, and you only get 2 in a box, which you can wear them overnight, you can wear them during the day, and they don't ever leak. They don't leak out of it. It don't leak. I don't have them right now because I'm out of it right now, but I'm gonna still get some tomorrow, I believe. I'm gonna put a picture of what the period underwears look like, and you can get them from any brand. I'll use the Always brand, because Always, I feel like Always is a good brand for as menstrual cycle. They never let me down so far. So I can say 2 brands you can always use is you can use some good wipes. I mean, I use Honey Pot wipes, but you can find wipes that you like personally, because I mean, everybody buys different. They don't take the same thing as I use. And what you definitely need is Dove sensitive skin soap, I can say, because nothing should be scented down. Like I said, nothing. Your vagina is a self-clean. It's self-clean itself. It don't need nothing to clean it. Just put Dove on the outside. That's all they do. So I've got to add this part. Disposing of pad and tampon is pretty simple and easy to me. But I'm going to tell you how you do it. So you get the pad. So you get the wrapping it comes in. So when you change it out, you roll it like you roll a blunt. Or roll like a nice tight roll. Just keep rolling. Then you roll the pad around it, then wrap the tissue around. You put it in. Usually it's a brand in the bathroom, where it's a silver thing. So you can do the same for tampons. You wrap it in tissue or use a pad thing. But that's how you dispose it, because sometimes people don't be disposing their pads right, really. You can tell they're not disposed correctly. So yeah, nothing's up. So yeah, that's my girl talk for menstrual cycle. Thanks for subscribing. Comment some more topics below what to talk about. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video.